to be reviewing the RTS 400 made by Festool. All right, so this is a sander that we use to sand surfaces. This one is a 3x5 surface, and I like to use this for doors, baseboards, trims, crown molding, probably a few more, but that's what I've used it for so far. The reason why I really like this and I wanted to make a review video about this because I've used other sanders in the past. I haven't been satisfied with the other brands that I've used, and I was skeptical about buying this because when I first saw this at the paint store, the guy at the paint store was trying to sell me the whole set, and I thought you had to buy the whole set. To be honest, the whole set is pretty expensive, but I figured out that you could just buy them piece by piece as you need them. So I went and bought this one, which is, like I said, it's 3x5 surface, and I also got me some foam pads to go with it. The foam pads are extremely essential when you're painting uh, doors with recessed ridges, crown molding, anything with a contour to it. A lot of baseboards have contours to it. So the fact that I get the foam pads so I can get into those surfaces and sand it more efficiently, I love it very much. Before I got this one, I was actually using this one right here. And I won't even mention the brand, but as you can see what brand it is. And to be honest with you, this is not a bad sander. It was very cost effective. I like the fact that, it goes with the batteries of other projects of my drill and things of that nature. And I know there's a lot of contractors out there that don't like this brand, but you know what? I'm a painter and I like this brand because it has so many different multi-tools. So this is not a knock to this brand, but this one has a lot more features and I like to use this one better. This brand right here, well, I'd say this model right here, doesn't have the greatest suction power. When you use it with this, all the dust just comes out of it. You really need a mask. You need a mask anyways, but when the dust comes out of this, you really feel like you need a mask. So I would use this with my shop vac attachment, which is pretty good. And I was pretty satisfied with it. But one of the differences between this one and the better one is that the better one has an adjustment for speed. This has one setting for speed, on and off. So the only way you could really adjust your grit or how much you're using it is by changing the actual pads. So like I said, not to knock this one, it's pretty good, it's cost effective, but it's just not top notch. This one on here does pass the top notch grade, you would say that, and I like it for many reasons. One thing that I did notice that the suction power on this, even without a vacuum hose attachment, is very, very good, and that made me very happy. Another thing that I like, that the dust doesn't really come out of the bag. I've gotten up close on it while I was sanding and didn't put out a lot of dust out of the bag. So I got it up close, saw it, and I didn't see much coming out of it. Another feature I like about it is the guard. I mentioned that before, and I like the setting right here. This has an adjustment setting that goes from 1 to 6. So you could turn up the level all the way to 6 if you need more the power on your sander. The other sanders are just the on and off button. So that's one of my other favorite features. This is the power cord it comes with. It's pretty long. As you can see, don't know how long it is, about 10 feet or whatever. Don't quote me on that. But the plug goes into this area right here and it turns. So it locks in. So it doesn't doesn't fall out while you're using it. And the other feature I like about it is this box right here. I mean, come on. You see this right here? Hard plastic, has an area for you to put all your fittings. That's kind of how it goes right here. So you get a good idea of what it looks like. I can put the sander, I can put my foam pads, my cord, and probably a few more other miscellaneous stuff inside this box. I like it. This was a good investment. This was a good purchase, and I will be buying more Festool tools as I go. This is definitely past the top-notch test, and like I said, this is one of my favorite tools of the year. I'm going to be doing more reviews on all my favorite tools. If you like this video, go ahead and like. If you like this video, just comment on it. Tell me what you think. Tell me if you would purchase this. I bought this on Amazon, I believe, for about $2.99. So this ran me around 300 bucks. Like I said, if you're sanding all the time, it's highly worth it, and I recommend it. But if you're sanding once or twice a year, go ahead and go with the cheap one. But this one, no matter what, I will be using this for my woodwork, for my painting work, and for other work. They have bigger models, which I'm going to be looking into, so I can cover large surfaces on the wall. And yeah, that's about it. This was a great product. It was a great tool, and I hope you liked the review. Check you on the next one.